If you're heading straight there, then where did I put you? Mucksborough outskirts. Harbourfront commerce consume. Let's get rid of that. You don't need to be there. At Verity, you're not on this map.
No.
That's everyone. Cool.
Elduin waves at the guard.
There you go. You should have control of yourself now. The guy's like, it's you lot again.
Yes, we'd like to extend a party invitation to Mr. Grimwald.
Party invitation? Yeah, whatever. Go on in.
Okay. Elduin knocks on the door before Chet has the chance to bust it open.
He just tries the door and opens it and goes in.
Elduin
You
holds
hear a
Chet
massive
at his...
roar of a angry bear.
Elduin tries to hold Chet's scruff of the neck.
Oh man, I don't remember the bear's name.
No one
Hello,
ever
sir.
No one ever told
How's it
you.
going?
This bear is angry and very aggressive at the intrusion.
No, Chet. Why do you think
that's
I
just
went
standing
first?
there,
So, Mr. Grimwald,
Dog.
smiling, trying to say hi to everyone, being nice. Hello.
Mr. Grimwald, we came to extend an invitation for a party.
Funny way you got about it.
Yeah, that wasn't by my choice.
I mean,
Yes, we've got a great function coming up.
you've got an opportunity
now.
to try that one again before you get your face chewed off.
Yeah, Chet, come out. Get out of the
Yeah,
room.
we're
Close the
sending
door.
you a party invitation in the center of town. Great business in
All you can hear is
Train.
bear roaring.
Train's restaurant will be serving
Very
lots of
loudly.
beer.
Elduin tries to
I
pull
go
Chet
in
out of the
and-
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we're
a
going to
party
pull him out of the
invitation.
room.
He just raises his voice. A party invitation at Thrain's restaurant.
Loud
There'll be free
badger
food and
hissing has
booze.
now
Everyone in the
joined
town
in
will be there.
on
Chet,
this
We're
please.
extending our invitation to you, great sir,
Please, Chet,
Grimbold.
just come on.
Will Chet continue with that? Or not? We try. Raveset and Elduin try to pull Chet out of the room.
Yeah. Can we do a strength roll or something for that?
You-
I know that's done.
Pick him up.
if you're both
Short
trying,
king.
yeah, you can do so with you can assist each other.
How does that work?
Essentially, it's like rolling with advantage. So you both get to roll. So Eldridge 21. Yeah, you literally heft him, but like one arm under each, and with his legs kicking away, you kind of pull him back outside. As the door closes, the noise of bear roaring continues, like quite loudly, and you can hear Grimval kind of yelling at him to shut up, and to be quiet. This bear you would swear that this bear is trying to speak back to him. Ravaseth, as you have speak with animals, you kind of have a rough idea of what's going on because it's like through walls. No, the bear is essentially telling Grimval that he's just doing his job. I don't understand, and he doesn't understand why he's so angry at him because he doesn't speak English. Of course, all he can hear is his master shouting at him. And
It's common,
oh, so yes,
not English.
gotcha. Yeah, he doesn't speak common, and he's just very, very confused at the situation. You don't understand what the badger is saying, like, at all, just because, again, it's being drowned out by bear roaring.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
Chet, you leave the talking to us, okay? It's a very delicate situation.
I mean, Chet can talk as long as he knocks on the door first, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I
problem
think,
with Chet. I think that's not his style.
That knocks on the door.
Oh, you
There
wanna
you
prove
go,
me
an
wrong?
improvement.
Do it.
Literally, the bear roaring stops immediately, and the hissing, everything starts. Yeah, come in. With a bit
And
of
we open the door carefully, like a normal person would do. Mr. Grimwald, again, we would like to extend a party invitation to you.
You've caused all this kerfuffle for a party. What kind of party?
A party in honor to Stevenson Day. With the location will be Thrain's place.
I don't give a shit about St. Stephen's Day or Thrain. What's in it for me?
Good food, booze, and good company.
I've got
Yes,
good food.
free food.
I've got good booze. I've got good company. What's in it for me?
You don't have top brass as company, do you, in this place?
His head snaps around and looks at Chet. Carry on. What was
The
that?
biggest names of all the government officials in town will be there. You'll be rubbing shoulders with the highest that this place has to offer. Other than yourself, of course.
You've redeemed yourself, lads. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, I'll be there.
Wonderful. The party will start at 5, as I said, Thrain's place.
He nods.
Anytime after 5, it doesn't need to be exactly on 5. You have your responsibilities, so like, you know.
He nods. Just tell my man at the door when you leave. Remind him. I should remember, but still, it's always good to let him feel important.
We will do this.
Pet nods at the bear and badger as he exits.
The bear just gives you the stink eye. The badger is indifferent.
Can I try and feed some rations to the bear?
You can try.
I want to try.
Verity, I don't think that would be a good idea.
I want to try.
I mean, Raphael, you can try to say something to his bear to let him know what's going on.
Sure, I do speak with animals now, whereas I didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll go in with Verity.
I mean, I'm very obviously sort of like pulling out a handful of rations.
I'm going to speak to the bear now.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my friend here wishes to give you an offering of ration, if you would kindly not maul her arm off.
Well, I never turned down a meal.
Who's a good boy?
What is it saying?
She's saying you're a very, very good bear. She appreciates you very much.
The bear cocks his head, raises up to its full height, spreads its arms languidly. Do you want to roll an insight check real quick, Verity?
Raphos seems very intimidated by this as he's remembering what happened last time.
18.
You are baffled by this, but you're pretty sure that this bear is showing off for you. This bear is essentially flexing. It seems very pleased by what you're doing.
I want to like give him some good scritches and sort of like go again like cooing, being like, who's a good boy?
The bear quite literally just like flops down onto its back and allows you to scritch at its belly.
Oh, do that. I sort of like go 2 hands.
Grimval's just looking on at this sight, and rather than being sort of angry or pissed off about this, he seems genuinely pleased by what's happening here.
Verity's sort of thinking about like all of the good boy points.
Yeah. So
I was sort of like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And I continue sort of scritching, being like, are you going to be at the party? Are you going to be at the party?
Seems you've got away with animals. I'm in
you
need
give
of
them
you.
food and then like just tell them that they're good creatures, and they all seem to be fine with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it works with the bear, not so much with the badger. He's full of hate, you see. But I've been looking for a new animal trainer. How do you like a job? Give up all this adventuring nonsense. Come look after my menagerie. I got a direwolf. You ever seen a direwolf? Fangs,
No, I
fangs as
haven't.
long as your arm.
Really fascinating. Can I sleep on that?
Yeah. That's fine. Don't sleep too long, though.
Sure, I'll let you know as soon as I can. So,
Alright.
see you at the party.
I'll see you too, darling. And gives you a big old wink. Are you feeding the bear the actual thing? Because right now you've just been scratching him. And he's kind of looking up at you, and he's
Oh yeah, I'll sort of like hand him a few of my like part of my rations are like dried meat and like berries and whatever.
Bears are omnivores. They will eat anything. So, he gladly chomps into this. As he's chomping, you see him open like an eye and look at Ravaseth, and he says to Ravaseth, "Tell no one about this."
Yes, I can do that. There's no bad beef between the two of us, right? I mean, you did kind of win, but
I won easily. So, from my perspective, why would there be beef?
no reason at all. It was nice speaking with you, Mr. Bear.
He's just chomping away at the meat.
Oh, Verity sort of like excitedly turns to Ravaseth and is like, "Can you ask what's his name?"
Before we go, she would like to know what your name is.
The master calls me Barrington. Sir
He
Barrington.
said, all right. He says that his master calls him Sir Barrington.
Oh, who's a good old Barrington?
Grimvald right now is absolutely beaming, but he hasn't taken his eyes off you.
All right, I have to go. I'll give you scritches whenever I see you again, and expect more rations.
He makes loud, contented bear noises.
Bye bye.
Okay, so you have now secured Grimvald for your party.
And Elduin closes the door behind him. Because the rest of the party would have forgotten that.
Yeah, probably.
What are all these other people? Should we invite them?
Those are the guards. So, I mean, technically, Thrain didn't say anything. I don't know if Grimwald will invite them. We can try.
Do they look like they could afford the thing? Is the thing that I would probably put in your head as your qualifying factor.
Gotcha.
Because you've seen the menu and you've seen the price for the set meal, but you have a copy of it in your journals as well, so you can refer to it at any time.
Yeah, but Verity, remember, it's like, you've seen the price of the food. I don't know how good Grimwald pays.
Gotcha. Well, if they come along, I guess they'll come along with the boss.
Correct. We still need to tell the guard at the entrance to time, so that he feels important, like Grimwald says.
Cool. Well, let's just say that you've done that now. So, what do you want to do now?
Search for Ricky.
Search for Ricky. Okay, gotcha. Right. So that's back at Mucksborough Town. Is the last place that you saw him.
Kando.
Hello.
What was the name of the magic guy that we like accidentally came across?
The one who leads the directorate.
No, the one that was like,
Oh.
your journey is your journey and your journey is good or whatever.
Yes. Harmonious Icarus Mortalis. Him.
Yeah, I remember that it was him, and I was just like, what did it actually stand for?
Yeah.
He just sort of like
Appears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned knowing the other ones, but I presume. I mean, I'll tell. I guess like Alduin and Ravaseth that we've like came across this like weird magic guy. Do you know what's his deal?
Wait, magic guy. Did he play an instrument?
I
Yes.
believe so.
Rather said, didn't we see some strange magic guy before we entered the cave with the glowing rocks, playing an instrument?
I think so. Clearly, Ravosith doesn't really remember very well as he was too preoccupied with the shiny rocks.
Yeah, I think we've seen him before we entered the magic cave of the coin.
Yeah, that sounds about right, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just very cryptic. And honestly, kind of wish we would see him now, because we could also invite him.
Yeah, he was very cryptic back then as well. So I don't know. You could try. Maybe you can find him, but we can split up. You look for him, and we look for, and somebody else looks for Red Boy Rick.
Honestly, it seems like we're just looking for people regardless. So maybe they'll be together, or we'll come across them.
Yeah, I kind of highly doubt them being together, but it would kind of be in line with him being so like mysterious and everywhere where you do not expect him.
Yeah, so
So let's try finding Rick.
A loud plop occurs, and you kind of like spin your head around, and then again another one. Someone has thrown rocks at you to grab your attention.
Do an investigation check.
See, can
Yep.
we see Rick?
Yep. Do a quick investigation check. Oh, Chet, you definitely don't see a damn thing.
Well,
As you kind of spin your head around, which is in the complete wrong direction. Anyway, you kind of like bump into Ravaseth and slip on the mud, and you land sort of like flat on your ass there. From down where you are in the mud facing the wrong direction, you are not able to see where any of these rocks have come from. Stickers and Verity, you've kind of drawn two and two together from when the second one arrives. Obviously, Stickers being a hunter, you've kind of do this one. Verity, your natural bardic instincts giving you a better grace and spatial awareness. You kind of like snap your head in the right direction, and you see Rick over in some bushes, just kind of beckoning toward what you see a figure anyway. In the bushes, beckoning towards you. You don't know, who this person is. However, Ravaseth does.
Verity will wave.
Which is he in?
He is over here.
Wait, Rarity, who are you waving to?
Someone over there, and she points
Over-
towards the bushes.
Wait, is that Rick? That's Red Boy Rick?
Yeah, that is.
Let's get over to him.
let's
help
just head
Chet
up in the
out.
mud. It's like, someone say Rick.
Yeah,
Eloy
I'm going to help Chet up before we go over.
walks over to Rick. Rick, hello.
You lot been looking for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Thrain needs you.
Thrain, eh? Why?
He said you're a very handy man in the kitchen.
Yeah, but he ain't got no one to cook for.
Today, at 5, there will be a party at Thrain's place, so he does need help of an experienced man in the kitchen.
A party, you say? Who's going?
Half the town, including high society, guild agents, and Grimwald.
You're telling me all the guildies and Grimwald and half the town's going to be all in one
Who said
place at
Grimwald's
once?
coming? Who said Grimwald's coming?
He did. Just
Elfie
now.
boy. Nah, he's mistaken. Grimwald turned us down.
Oh,
No, he
well.
didn't.
it don't matter. That's not the deal. It's like that means a whole load of people are gonna be out.
A lot of information.
All their businesses closed, all their houses empty.
Oh no.
Why to go work for Thrain when there's opportunity like that?
What exactly are you thinking, Rat Boy?
I'm not thinking anything. I'm just saying. All sorts could go down.
Also, the town guard knows about the party, so they say they will increase security.
So they're all going to be there. That's what Rick looks like, by the way. For those of you who haven't seen it before, so they're all going to be over there, looking after all the well-to-dos, all the nobles. Sounds perfect.
I mean, you'll be working the kitchen.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. Why would I do that?
Because everybody knows it was would know who was not there.
Yeah, who wasn't there? I mean, it could be one of these other pedals. Could be one of you lot.
Can't be us. We are there.
Yeah, this particular part of the group. Where's the other ones? A couple other ones that are normally with you. Maybe it was them.
I don't like you potentially trying to throw our friends under the bus.
I'm not saying.
Elduin looks
I'm
at
not saying
Russell.
I'd do
What's
anything.
that?
You know, being a snitch.
Oh, I
ain't
bet
my
you're actually
style.
rubbish in the kitchen. You're probably rubbish in the kitchen.
Well, I'll
You're
have
just,
you
you're just
know.
a common thug with that knife, ain't you? You can't fillet a fish. You can't carve a boar. I bet you're nothing in the kitchen. Don't know what Thrain sees in you.
Well, I mean, if you think that way, you may as well go get yourself a job there, mightn't you? See how you do. See how you handle it.
I will.
All right then. No need for me.
Wait, why was Thrain wanting to get this twerp on board?
Yeah, I don't know either. I'd do much better with my dagger over here. He pulls it out.
I
it's
don't
like
know.
grunting
Something
back.
about seeing unlimited potential in him, but I don't see it.
Well then, I guess we're done talking then, aren't we?
Yeah, you go do your rat boy things. It seems the painting really is what the painting shows. No depth behind that canvas, none whatsoever I can see. I guess let's go find the other people to be inviting.
With that, he melts into the bushes and just vanishes.
I genuinely don't remember what Thrain said.
Thrain said he can handle his own very good in a kitchen, and he doesn't know why he does not get a job in a kitchen. Because
Gotcha.
Yeah, he said he had massive potential. And stuff. He just so he wanted us to go, you guys to go find him, to try and get him over there.
maybe
Also, I'm pretty certain that Camilla and Alphonse are gonna be at the party anyway.
yeah, let's just have them at the
That
party.
wasn't the point though. I think Rick was gonna find a way to like, what's it called, plausible deniability stuff with like a bunch of circumstantial blah blah blah.
I mean, of
with
course, but
resolution.
Served by someone who has, in her mind, treated her job and her establishment in such a trivial way. But you can tell that she's not a malicious woman, so it's not going to lead to a particularly unpleasant set of interactions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thrain's restaurant. As you can see on the menu tonight, we have a selection of wonderful dishes. Do take your time deciding what you would like. But first, anything to quench the thirst this evening for all of you?
You
And he
do.
like shows the wine list to everyone and stuff as best he can in his robes.
And Longtooth Sally reaches across again delicately and takes the wine list from you. It's like, don't worry, loves. This one is on me. and she lists down. She picks probably the third most expensive red wine on the list for the table, and she's like, "This is my personal favorites. You know, it's a mistake to go for the most expensive. Somewhere in this range is usually where the best stuff lies." And any objections from anyone else? And one around the table kind of just shakes their head. And she's like, but Dee looks up and is like, "Yeah, young man, you know, I'll also have a shot of vodka, thanks."
One shot coming straight up, and he's like trying his hardest to remember what the protocol for getting shots are in trains.
Basically, most of the booze is either kept behind the bar or down where Elduin is, so you can just, in terms of RP, you can just head down to where the other guys have gone to prepare their drinks.
Got it.
Because the bar is more not really the traditional bar type thing. It's more of this is a secondary serving type area because of the style of stuff. So a lot of it's for show.
So like chat nudges up to Elduin and Ravaseth and is like, "Psst, what are your tables ordering?"
Oh, I've been. They ordered only a bottle of wine, more like mid to high priced wine. I've left on the card for the appetizers. I'm very interested in seeing what appetizers they will take.
I think one of these bottles of wine is 3 times my commander.
Kind of cut out. I
You
think.
cut out.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
We're back.
The thing, yeah. Chad's whispering to the others. It's like, one of these bottles of wine is like 3 times my commander's pay. And he pauses, and like, I don't know if the other two have responded yet, but then like, just to like make sure it's understood. It's like, for a whole year.
Mhm.
That is quite expensive.
Yeah, you've got quite a cheap table there, haven't you, Ravaseth?
Yeah, just some vodka and wine, pretty much.
The cheapest wine.
Yeah,
Your tips are going to be terrible.
it's okay. He's not in it for the money.
Pretty sure my tip will be terrible.
Yeah, Chet's going to come away laughing. Okay, great. So yeah, if you get your drinks back to your tables, and while you're there and you're serving these drinks, they're also going to give you their food orders and everything else. Chet, from your table, instead of the same way as it's going with the other ones, with the very, very quick stuff, W's like, so would you quickly explain to me the main courses? What do we have here?
Yes, well, going from the top, we have red crested boar roast. Now this was freshly slaughtered just yesterday. It's been hung for the appropriate amount of time and has been prepared for you by Thrain's hands, Thrain's original recipe. It is a slow roasted boar marinated in a blend of rosemary, garlic, and Mucksborough special spices. The whole reason he's left the Empire to the edges over here to serve the fine folks such as yourselves. Served in a rich red wine jus.
Sounds good, but what about this other one? What's the deal with that?
The pan-seared boar with a berry gastrique, because Chet doesn't know how to pronounce that word. Delicately seared boar fillets served with a berry sauce, balancing the richness of the meat with a sweet and tangy sauce. This one I hear is a favorite in the capital. I believe every stall is selling these to everyone who lives and is in need of filling their stomachs.
So street food. All right. I get that. Well, if you were me, which would you pick?
Maybe for something that is more sort of slow paced. You want to enjoy yourselves this evening. You don't want to be eating something in a hurry. No, not at all. So I would definitely suggest, you know, the main spotlight dish of the red crested boar roast. Enjoy the meat at its simplest, at its most honest.
Yeah, I like to enjoy my meat honest and long. As she starts nudging long tooth Sally. All right then. Yeah. I'll go for that. I'll go for that. Yeah, I think that'll be all. Thank you very much, dear.
And you like does a slight bow and backs away to send the order in.
Awesome.
As he's there sending the order, can I do an investigation check on what Camilla and Grimwald are up to?
Absolutely. Run a roll for investigation real quick.
Nothing.
You don't hear anything in particular. What you do catch occasionally is the word cat coming up every now and again.
I hand the order to Thrain. I don't know how this works. Like,
Yeah,
does
you
he
just
hand them.
Yeah, you just pop
tell
in
them.
your tickets to Thrain, and then he'll get making stuff
Okay.
as well. But this will be a good time, like if you do want to have a quick chat with any of your customers, whether they're in your section or not. This is probably a prime opportunity to do so. Okay, I guess none of you actually do want to do that. Wait, okay, Karen.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
are we with the? Are we done with the drinks so we can take the orders now?
Yeah. I was basically I just kind of like basically breezed through that because nothing major happened during that point. They've basically just given you your orders. They're having their drinks and they're enjoying themselves and having a quick chat and enjoying the ambience and stuff.
So Chat moses up to Alara, taps her on the shoulder, and he sort of gestures towards the nice atmosphere in the restaurant. And he's like, I wonder how Thrain's gonna think about you after all this.
Yeah, it's going really well, isn't it? Look, everyone's having a great time. See, that's what I said. All they needed was just to walk through these doors, sit down, just experience the atmosphere, and it's perfect, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Have you spoken to Thrain yet?
No, not yet. He's been so busy. He's been coming out and he's been talking to Grimwald and all that. But he hasn't really noticed me yet. But that's fine. He's got loads of people in his restaurant. It's important.
Will you be dining today as well? There's a perfect table just for you.
No. It's fine. I want to make sure this all goes well. I've got too many butterflies in my stomach for any of this to work.
Ah, yes. That's understandable.
Okay.
And trails off.
Thrain rings a bell. And he sort of beckons over you guys to serve. The first of your dishes is ready. The appetizers are ready to go out to everyone. So he'll deliver them there to you, and you can take them to where you're going. And he'll serve Grimwald personally because he's the important guest to him right now.
All right.
Back in the kitchen.
Revos sets the food down for everyone.
I tell you, Dandy Doric looks up at Ravaseth and is like, do you know what? I only came here just for the drama, but this is actually quite good, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
The food. It's actually all right, isn't it?
Yeah, the food is very good. I would definitely recommend the boar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I got a bit of taste of it here on this canapé, which is delightful. But yeah, I am stone cold floored. I'm absolutely surprised by this. Melis is kind of like chipped in as well as I guess it is surprisingly good food for Mucksborough and for a small restaurant with no buzz or no hype about it. Nomio doesn't say anything. She's just stuffing her face.
Yes, it is rather nice here, I think.
Yes. Well, okay. On Eldred's table, what's happening now?
My dear ladies, your appetizers, and Eldrin gracefully places the appetizers in front of the dames.
The good agent doesn't thank you or anything else. She's continuing her conversation with it. She idly, reaches down with a long, elegant fork, which doesn't look like any of the forks in this place. So, I guess you surmise that she's brought this herself. But yes, she did it and actually shuts up for a second. She looks visibly kind of shaken by what she's eaten. The guild registrar also notices this surprising change in attitude, and she tries a piece herself, just reaching out with her hand for this canapé, which again is how it should be eaten. Like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I've never had something quite like this. Oh my. The guild agents either can't speak or won't speak as well. It sounds like she seems like from everything you've seen of her, the type of person who won't say anything positive if they don't have to. So she's opting for silence right now.
I will extend your compliments to the kitchen. I think Thrain will be very, very happy about you.
Yes, please do that. That would be most great. This is fantastic. I cannot wait for the rest of the meal.
Chat's at his table. He sets down the dishes. He claps his hand for everyone and he's like, right, time to whet your appetite, folks. The best that the capital has to offer.
D waggles her fingers slightly. He's like, now. You were doing so well before. Don't clap your hands at your customers. That's rude.
Can I just clear up the clapping? Is like, you know when you do that thing where you... It's like a gesture. I don't know if that's like misconstrued this whole time. It's just sort of like.
No, I know, but that would.
Oh, okay.
That like in a lot of places where I worked, that would be considered rude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, I know what you're talking about. It's like here we go, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's a friendly gesture. It's
yeah.
like the people have done that in places I've been to, so I don't.
You get that in informal settings, not in formal settings. If your maitre d' were to do something like that in French or an English restaurant and stuff, not so much. Whereas an Italian with that family kind of style thing, perfect. That would fit in. But yeah, if you were to be employed at the Fat Duck and did that, you would literally be pulled out by your ankles and thrown out the street immediately.
Yeah.
So D's
a wonderful meal.
Yeah, but D meant to do that in a actually do an insight check real quick. This will tell you all. You pick up on the good nature of D's message there. Like, you can tell that was meant to help you rather than admonish you.
Yeah, Chet smiles and just backs off.
Okay. You hear contented sounds and excited conversations come from the table. Even really quietly, you hear Billy D sort of swear to himself about how good it was, like begrudgingly. So yeah, your patrons are all enjoying their meals quite happily. So far, what you're noticing is that the conversation level, the sound is starting to increase a bit more as people get more animated and really into it. So far, everyone is really impressed with what you're taking, and after a little bit of time, you know, they finish up. You collect all the dishes, you know, ask them if there's anything wrong, anything that needs changing, and all that stuff. And each table is full of praise in their own particular unique style. You know, the guild table is you have the registrar, who is very effusive, and the agent, who's silent. Ravaseth's table, you've got surprise and shock from Malis, genuine appreciation from Doric, and Nomio is just very much kind of like mouthful, thumbs up, drink in hand type of thing. And Chet, your table, they're all having a really good time, and even Arsehole appears to be smiling every now and again, which is something you haven't seen in your entire time here. Next up, there is a bell from the kitchen as the next set of meals are completed and ready to go out.
Thrain, compliments from the guild's booth.
Oh,
Your food is excellent.
fucking lovely. Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Tavern parties eating it up. Even Billy D's pretty much licked his plate clean, and Arsehole, I think, is probably smiling for the first time.
Well, I wouldn't put it past a goblin to, you know, to do something like that. Yeah, make sure you check the silverware when you're done. Thrain kind of looks down at Verity as well after making such a rude racist remark, and just gives a big thumbs up to her on her playing and performance.
Chet just grimaces to himself.
So your meals have been all placed out on the side just for them to go. Chet, did you want to do another investigation check to find out if you could hear a bit more about what Camilla and Grimwald are talking about? From what you can tell,
Better than that.
yeah, from what you can tell, Camilla is discussing a business opportunity. And again, it is something to do with cats, but you're not entirely sure exactly what. Grimwald is, you know, asking pertinent questions. He doesn't seem annoyed by any of this and stuff, but he's not super into it from what you can tell. But you'd need a bit more, you know, check to get more details of it and figure out what's happening. But for now, you've got food to serve. Right. So Chet, you want to do your table first as you're here?
All right. This is the main courses now, right?
Uh-huh.
Freshly caught by yours truly. The final blow to this boar, and it's been wonderfully, masterfully crafted into your meal tonight, ladies and gentlemen, by the thrilling Thrain's kitchen. Your red-crested boar roast.
Everyone around this table looks excitedly at the plate. Like, it is a very prettily plated overall. It is still quite a small portion in comparison to what you would imagine Billy D would serve and stuff, and you can see that written across his face, him thinking how expensive such a small amount of meat is going to be. But overall, everyone seems very excited to dig in. They all wait for you to finish putting the plates down for each individual before they start tucking in.
Those are very hoity-toity fine dining portion sizes.
Yeah,
Tasting menu sizes.
yeah, definitely, but not like crazy small, but the smallest that most places around here would ever have considered. They would be like, you know, it's like going into a place up north and then be like, where's the rest of it, type thing. You know, that kind of attitude that you might have to it. But this table, after their experience with the starters, are kind of willing to give it a bit more of a try. And they all have like take an individual bite. Billy D literally drops his fork and puts his hand to his mouth and is like, and he just whispers softly under his mouth, "Bloody hell." He actually looks shocked. Sally is in a world of her own. And Double D looks over to you and leans out of her booth a little slightly and kind of looks at Ilara and is like, "If I didn't think that she'd kill me, I'd go back there and I'd kiss Thrain. This is great. This is amazing."
Well, I'll definitely let Thrain know what you all think.
Yeah, please do. But you know, don't let Ilara hear that bit. Maybe cut that bit out. Yeah.
What's Arsehole's reaction? Did we get anything?
He's just sat there with his eyes closed and a smile on his face.
Euphoric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very happy. Ravaseth, what's going on your table?
Oh, I think his Discord's glitched out. It was green, but nothing was coming through.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. My mic was muted, apparently.
There we go.
I might have not heard me talking before then. I don't know how long it's been muted.
I'm not sure either. Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue. But, just asking them how it's all going. Just asking if they want any more drinks or anything.
Yeah, good fine. Yeah, they definitely order more drinks. Again, it is cheaper stuff, but it also comes with a round of vodkas. So, whilst the other tables have ordered more expensive stuff, you might catch up to them in tips on volume because they're really going for it.
Yeah, they're gonna be pretty hammered.
Doric certainly. Dandy Doric certainly will be, but Malus and Nomeo are an elf and a gnome. They probably can handle it. But yeah, you serve them their main course. They haven't all gone for the roast as the other table had. Nomeo's gone for the sweet and sour pork, essentially. Sorry, the pan-seared boar in a berry gastrique. Malus has also gone for the same, and Doric's gone for the good old classic roast boar. And they're actually like one step below whooping about how good this food is as well. And it's like this is absolutely magnificent. You truly, nature's blessing can be felt here in this one plate. Tell me, young dragonborn, would you like a bite? And she offers a delicate arm with a fork towards you.
If you're willing to offer, sure, why not?
Yes, of course. I offer much. She places delicately some of the pork in your mouth.
Ravos is just very hungrily eats it, enjoying the meat.
Yes, well.
Completely oblivious.
Yeah, she said that. She now has a hand on your thigh as well. It's like, delectable, wasn't it?
Yes, it was very good.
Eldrin, what is happening on your table?
Is he there?
Eldrin?
Oh, it didn't go off. Perfect.
There we go.
Eldwin arrives at the table. The fair maidens, the main course has arrived. And Eldwin places the main course in front of them. Is there anything you would like? Would you like to be topped off on your wine?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Some more wine would be wonderful. The guild agent just kind of just waves assent to this. Like, yes, she wants more of this one. Like, tell me that this elf, this Thrain, and you say he's been here, for some time.
Yes.
How did I not know this? And he this place has not had many customers.
This is sadly correct. I personally can't understand why such good food would go unappreciated.
Well,
But very well.
this is Mucksborough. There's not much class in this town. I mean, even here, look at this, and he waves at Malus giving Gugu eyes to Ravaseth, like there. No, she can't see the other side of the office with Grimwald or the tavern crew, but for what she sees, like, yes, it should be much more. Much more. I must do something about this. Oh, why are you still here?
I'm just collecting your dishes from the from appetizers. And Elduin takes the empty dishes from the appetizers, leaves the table, places the appetizer dishes where we place the dirty dishes, and takes another bottle of wine to them.
Okay, awesome.
My ladies, here's another bottle of wine for you.
Guild agent just again brushes you off, like increasingly rudely each time. But the registrar says, "Thank you, young man."
Elduin smiles at them, nods, and leaves the table.
Okay. It is at this point, Thrain finally notices Ilara and is kind of alarmed as she sheepishly wanders over to him and I know what you're thinking, and I am still mortified over what happened before, but look, the one thing I have been consistent on is that I think you're a master chef, and I think more people deserve to know your gifts, and that is why I've asked for this tale to bring these people here. But look at them, they're loving every moment of it. I was right. See, I was right. And here, and she hands over a large mini cask of something, like for later, and then heads back to her place. Thrain looks down at this and then walks into the back and right there. So, chat, are you doing more investigation from your position there, or is that just your ready station?
Yeah, I'll investigate whilst also being ready.
Okay. Once more, roll for that. All you're getting now, again, it's sounding more and more stuff about cats, but it isn't necessarily making much sense of how it would be a business. But you're not entirely sure, but you could swear that the cat is in charge of this, and Camilla isn't a senior partner in this. But again, you could be completely wrong on what you've heard.
Elduin by now is very interested why Chet always has this glint in his eyes when he walks around Grimwald and Camilla, and he's trying to understand the situation.
And as you are about to ask a question about that, ding! It is now time for desserts.
And Elduin immediately drops the thought and goes for the dessert. and carries it to the table.
Cool. As they're bringing them around, he also you deliver each one to the tables, but then he calls you all back, and he has a large tray of drinks. It's like, okay, this is the toast that we all have to give at this point. Please make sure that everyone gets it, and just let them know not to drink it just yet beforehand. Yeah, you lot can't drink this because you're on duty, but when you come back here, there'll be some non-alcoholic things for you to have on the toast that fit. So go.
Short question: Is a drink the toast on the house?
Yeah.
Perfect.
He moves to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being here with me on this Sir Stevenson's night. We've shared some great meals together. We've shared some great stories together. We've shared my gifts with you. And we toast to the hunter. And everyone in queue to the hunter. And they all knock back
Hunter.
Yeah, and they all knock back their drinks. Ilara, who was given one of these drinks, suddenly is wide-eyed in shock and alarm. Instantly, everything goes a little bit chaotic. What do you want to do right now? Because everyone is behaving absolutely bananas.
In what sense? Like, are they raving? Are they making noise? Are they waving their arms in the air, kicking plates around?
They're getting undressed or something?
It's not aggressive.
Is it like the church scene in Kingsman?
It is like it is 2:30 a.m. at the club.
Oh.
Everyone is rowdy and definitely like uninhibited and everything else. So you might want to go speak to Ilara.
Yeah, can I just dart a look at Grimvold
I
and Camilla?
change the music.
Yeah. You probably should. It probably would be less. This would be less appropriate for courtly stuff. It'd have to be a little bit more a bit more kind of like Lil Jon.
It would be like Witcher tavern music.
Yeah, a little bit.
What, everyone's just dancing, raving, but like not like fun raving, but like weird raving.
Yeah, but Ilara is now yelling at Fraser. What did you do? That was for us, not for them. It now dawns on you that everyone here has drunk the absinthe of affection.
Oh no.
With that is where we will end this session this week.
And all color drains from Elduin's face.
Ravos is just kind of confused.
Yeah.
He's not quite sure.
Yeah, brilliant. What a party.
It's gonna be now, yeah.
I just gotta say, Raboset is gonna get devoured on the table.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least.